We're watching this. When dumb cops ruin their careers in seconds.
When dumb cops make mistakes, the consequences can be fatal.
No. Touch me again. Sir. Get the off. Sir.
We're about to take a look at 4 cops who messed up so bad, they ruined their own career in minutes. There are several ways that cops deal with people who are drunk, and often they can turn a bad situation around with good policing and the right attitude. But it seems that this cop forgot all of his training except for one specific part. Sergeant Police had been with the Sunrise Police for 20 years, and was about as experienced—
Yo, is his name Christopher Police? His name is Christopher Police. What? Dude, he was born for this. He was born for this job. And you're gonna fuck it up? Mr. Police. Dude, imagine like pulling someone over. Hey, can I get your name? Yeah, it's Mr. Police. Can I get your real name? Yeah, it's...
Call me Asparagus.
Christopher Police. Literally born with a badge, dude.
Police for 20 years and was about as experienced
That's Officer
an officer
Police
as
to
you
you.
get.
Oh shit, that's true. His name would be Officer Police. Holy shit.
Actions during an arrest in November 2021 even more confusing. When he arrived on the scene, he found his fellow cops in the middle of a struggle.
I can't go. Marshall, let go. Get in the car. All right, just get in the car. No, he doesn't want in the car. Get in the car.
Don't worry, everyone. Officer Police is here on the case, on the job. Dude, he needs some fucking like background music with some like trumpets. Boo! You know, like a little trumpet slide every time he walks in. Don't worry, Officer Police is on the case. Puts on some sunglasses.
Get in the car. All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in.
The suspect had been arrested on Sunset Strip after being accused of punching another man, and officers are trying to get him inside the patrol car. But the suspect isn't playing ball, so Sergeant Police decides his 20 years of experience is enough
to it's Sergeant Police.
allow him to push other officers aside and take charge.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You're playing with the wrong mother. What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me, mace me. Look at me, mother.
The suspect decides to comply when the
Dude, is this like what is this like the guy that they call when someone needs to be put in their place? Hey yo, yeah, Sergeant Police, man, we got another one. Got another one. You got to come out here and talk to him. He has like the Punisher logo on his uniform. And he comes out there. You want to play games, motherfucker? You want to play games with me? I'm Sergeant Police.
extremely aggressive officer steps in, and you'd think that'd be where the story ends.
He's
but
the
for
final
some reason,
boss.
Police just gets angrier and angrier until one noble cop decides that they just can't stand by and watch any longer.
You ever get disrespectful with my officers, I will remove your soul from your body.
Oh, dude, he has superpowers now.
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. No.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. What the fuck? Dude, Sergeant Police. Someone take control. He's out of control, man. Dude, no, I don't think anyone can stop him.
Do what you gotta do. No.
Police had to have been having a horrible day, as it was his threats to remove the suspect's soul from his body that prompted the young female officer to pull him back. This clearly angered him even further, leading to him grabbing her by the neck. This was not only illegal and a huge overreaction, but it was also terrifying for the rookie on the receiving end.
Oh, she's a rookie.
We clear? Yes, sir. And I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Can you stop pulling the handcuffs from my...
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Like I'm running somewhere. I'm right here.
Police was eventually charged with felony battery of a police officer, which comes with a heavy punishment. Predictably, he decided to retire from the Sunrise Police in November 2022.
Of course, he retires. He retires. He doesn't get fired.
And as of this video's upload, his case is still ongoing. This is just one of many examples
He still gets retirement after that shit. Isn't that wonderful?
of how cameras are essential to police work. But it turns out cameras are not only used to help catch criminals, but they can also be used to catch dumb cops in the act. This is the dash cam from a man in Seabrook, Texas. He has just been pulled over by a patrol car and decides to turn his own camera towards him to record the action in all its corrupt glory.
Why do you pull me over?
I'll tell you that if you roll it down.
Why can't you tell me now?
Because the reason I pulled you over is you were yelling something on your car.
So what?
Huh?
So what? That's why you pull me over, because I'm
I
yelling?
don't know if you're in need of help or anything.
Oh, I don't need help.
So,
Thank you.
Okay, let me see your driver's license real quick.
I don't need help.
You might be wondering why the driver is being so defensive.
fuck?
It all started a few seconds earlier when the driver yelled an expletive at the officer from his vehicle. Despite this not being illegal, the officer
Dude, come on, man. You're a fucking cop. You're a fucking cop. You don't need to act like a fucking man-child. Oh no, someone said something mean to me. You're a fucking cop. No shit. No shit. Like, what do you mean? Well, obviously. What?
officer decided to follow him, and when the driver signaled to turn, he was pulled over.
It's already cracked.
I can't see that.
Well, it doesn't matter. Here. I don't wish to answer questions.
Calm down, let me know if there's a weapon in the car. Did you not take the class?
I did.
Did they tell you you have to tell them? if
When
they
you
ask?
demand identification, I have to display this. That's what they told me in the class. That's what the
Does he
law-
not know that half the population does that? I know, right? That's what I'm confused by. It's like a lot of people hate cops. Like this isn't even new. Like I feel like it's more like popular now. But damn, like people hating cops has been a thing for a long fucking time. You guys ever heard of punk music? Like hell, half of punk music is just talking about how cops are terrible.
says.
There are two major mistakes that the officer has already made. Firstly, he claimed he had pulled the driver over for shouting out of his car window, but then claimed to have pulled him over to check if he was mentally okay. Most people know that free speech is protected under the First Amendment, and passively yelling curse words is completely legal in America. But when the driver challenges this, the officer suddenly changes his story and claims he pulled him over for making the turn. The turn was perfectly legal, making this stop completely unnecessary for a totally different reason. Luckily, the driver is well aware of this and lets this dumb cop show himself up on his dash cam for the whole world to see.
Do I smell alcohol in your breath?
No, you don't.
How do I know?
The fucking window is rolled up. What do you mean?
Because you can't smell my breath?
I smell something coming
Oh,
out.
really?
Let's see. Let me do some field sobriety.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, where are you coming from?
Huh?
Where are you coming from?
You saw me where I was coming
Oh,
from.
yeah, I just saw you driving down.
Are you done with this?
I'm done with that, yeah.
All right, cool.
Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions. I've already told you. Let me know when I'm free to go. Also, what is your name? Your name? Sheriff? That's your name? Sheriff?
Right about it right there.
I'm not familiar with the English alphabet, sir.
Be on the ticket.
Okay?
We need
Can
more
I have
people
it-
like the
can I have an
driver.
incident now?
Yeah. I mean, dude, what was that one video I saw the other day? Oh yeah. It was like a YouTube short where a dude goes around and has like a little mannequin in the passenger seat. And like it has like a little thingy where he goes up and he has a middle finger. Like it's just a little mannequin and a little middle finger goes up. And he did that to a couple cops at a gas station. And they got so fucking mad at him. Like, I should go find that fucking video. And they gave him a ticket. They gave him a ticket for it. Like, and even the dude was like, just give me the fucking ticket and I'll go. And they were just like, they were making it a big deal. It was so stupid, man. A ticket for what? I don't know. I was only a short, so I didn't get to see the entire video. I didn't know all the context, but...
Number, please. Oh, a ticket. A ticket, okay.
Now the cop is playing hardball and refusing to give the driver his name. But once again, this cop is completely incorrect, as Texas law requires an officer to provide their identification when asked by a member of the public.
While I have you here, okay, I don't want you exiting the vehicle because you have a weapon in the car.
Did I exit the
What?
Did I exit the vehicle?
What? A weapon in the car?
Did I exit the vehicle? Did I exit the vehicle? Hey, can I? You do have a dash cam, right? Very good. You can't just pull me over because I said the police. I hope you realize that, stupid.
Is that your current address? 1622?
That's it? That's all he said is fuck the police? What? Has this cop ever heard that song? There's a song literally called Fuck the Police. Maybe we should play it for him. He will go insane. It'll blow his mind.
Is there a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current address?
Do I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
And why would you do that? Did you read my address on the driver
It
license?
didn't have an address. It didn't have an apartment number on your driver's
Of course it does.
Let me see. Can you verify?
You've already seen it. I've already complied with that part.
I don't. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, I say that. I've never met anybody quite like you that would yell at an officer doing their job. But
So,
you have a great
let
day.
me
Just go
understand.
on, go find-
How? How have you never met anyone that doesn't like cops? What? They must live in like a very like right-wing small town with a very small community that is just a bunch of rednecks or something. Because what? Huh? Does he not realize that a lot of people hate cops? Does he not?
May I ask you a question?
You can see by the body language of the officer just how defensive he's become over having his authority challenged. He's tried every trick in the book to try and outsmart this driver, but nothing's working, leading to the worst mistake of the whole interaction.
There's questions on there. There's the address.
Yeah,
There's
no, I
the-
have a
there's
question.
an incident
Can you
number
get your
on the thing right
supervisor
there.
here, please?
No,
Is the stop over?
the stop is over. You may leave.
All right.
Ooh, savage burn.
Dude, he probably got a good settlement for this shit. Tico, thank you so much for gifting another sub. Cops clearly need more respect. Dude, like, the thing is, these are the same type of people. He probably is the same type of person who preaches freedom of speech, who preaches, Second Amendment, who talks about how everyone deserves to have a gun and wave their gun around for fun. You know, preaches the Constitution every fucking day. But whenever someone says fuck cops, oh no, not in my house, not in my town. They're like selectively choosing the Constitution in when it's convenient for them.
Well, you said the stop is over, right? Okay, I'm not getting out.
Freedom of speech until it affects me, basically, yeah.
Okay, there is no need to draw your weapon, man. Are you drawing your weapon?
What the fuck?
I didn't get out of the car. You told me that already. A warning? For what? Failed to signal with turn indicator within 100 feet.
When the officer said the traffic
Wow.
stop was over, he also ordered the driver to stay inside his car, which he complied with. You have to wonder whether this cop can get anything right. And after this stop was over, the driver filed a complaint and is also due to file a lawsuit. If you thought that cop was clueless, these next two officers are so dumb, they allow themselves to be recorded discussing how to lock up an innocent man.
I'm on the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment.
When officers see a man holding up a sign on the side of the road in March of 2000,
You know what's disgusting about like cops locking up innocent people is how back then it was so easy. Like back then it was so fucking easy. What book was it? Shit, it's back here. Just Mercy. Is a book about that basically, but it's more about black people dealing with that, which obviously it's way worse for them. I mean, at least from that book. But it's like back then, they literally could just be like, well, we can't find anyone for this crime. It's you, and there's nothing anyone could do about it because we don't have phones, we don't have cameras. You know, we don't have cameras literally in our pocket we could pull out and record everything. They didn't have body cams to record everything. So they can get away with all of this shit just fine. And I think now the reason it's coming out so often is just because, like, cops are starting to realize, oh shit, we can't get away with this shit anymore. You know? Like, people think cops are bad now, but the thing is, they were way worse back then because they could get away with it easily. They didn't have any cameras. They didn't have anything to stop them from doing it. That's why it's so great that, you know, at least now they get called out for it.
2022,
most of the
they
time.
decide to pull over and check it out. The man named Jonathan was warning drivers of the speed trap that they were about to drive past. These two officers took offense big time.
Nothing. I'm gonna do it right here where I'm at. So I'm not.
I have drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic.
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness? Nothing of the sort. So keep your to yourself, pal.
Traffic fines make up a percentage of police department's budget, and these Delaware cops didn't want Jonathan to stand in their way of that crucial source of income. But
Wait, hold up. Traffic fines make up a percentage of a police department's budget. Dude, that's just so gross that, like, it's like basically the quota thing. Where, like, it literally pushes cops to do shit like this.
Delaware cops didn't want Jonathan to stand in their way of that crucial source of income. But Jonathan isn't accepting their claims that he's been walking into the road and stands his ground.
You keep saying jumping in traffic. When did you witness this offense? Don't you came to me. You came to me. You came to me. You came to me.
Just to tell me that you're jumping out in front of with the sign.
So they want to lick your boots. Let them. Don't put your hands on me.
But what one officer does next may have completely violated this citizen's right to express himself.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not put...
The fuck?
Give me my property back. You piece of... Give
What
me
did he
my
just take?
property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of... What are your badge numbers?
Wait, is this like a homeless guy or something? Was that his sign? Was that like, wow. They're literally bullying a homeless person. Oh, he has a sign that says it's a speed trap. Oh, it's not a homeless person. Okay. You see, they're protesting, hitchhiking, or asking for money. I think it's like, yeah, protesting. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense why the cops are butthurt.
Step back, okay?
No,
Don't walk up
no,
to me
you
like that.
stole
I'm
my
not saying that the cops deserve to be butthurt. I'm saying it like clears it up.
property.
Did you see anything in my hands?
You
Stole your
piece
property?
of...
Have a nice day.
Jonathan goes on to tell
Wow.
the officers that he's going to be right back here with a new sign as soon as he can. As he drives away, he makes an insulting hand gesture towards the cops, and of course, they pull him over for it. What happens?
Oh my God, these guys are children. They are children, man. They're literally bullies in high school. That's what this is. That's literally what this is. Like, you walk past, you flip off your bully. Like, what the fuck did you say to me? What's that finger mean?
Over the course of this
I'm gonna teach you to do that to me.
traffic stop is not just dumb, it's downright corrupt.
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sir,
Listen to me. Listen to me.
No, no, no.
All right, listen.
Go
That's called
away.
Disorderly conduct.
No, it is not.
That is disorderly
That
conduct.
is called
You are doing it
freedom
out in the
of
public.
speech.
If you are
No,
out in
no,
the public,
no,
you are out in the public and people
no.
see you.
No, it is not.
Here's what's going to happen.
No,
License, please.
no.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor. I am the supervisor.
License,
And that's why
please.
I'm here.
Both officers seem to be stumbling over exactly what they have pulled them over for, and it's honestly starting to
Oh yeah, Prospect, you don't have to time out for people complaining about ads. Remember what I said earlier? It's good when people do that because it makes people realize that I don't want those ads. I don't want those ads, so I'm gonna subscribe.
look embarrassing at this point.
And I'm going to take you to court.
But here's what I'm saying. Take it to court. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you. I want you to take it to court.
So but before we
So
go
literally all of these losers.
farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because you had
disorderly conduct.
Because you had your finger out the
Disorderly
window.
conduct what?
Disorderly conduct by flipping someone off? Ads suck ass? Well, guess what? It's how I make my money, and it's how I keep streaming. And guess what? If you don't want ads, there's an easy way to get rid of them. Only costs like $4 a month. Smile.
Here's what's about to happen. You're about to be arrested again for
Or is it
resisting
$5?
arrest.
No, I'm not
$4.99?
resisting.
Yeah. Right now you're being detained.
For what?
You're being
I
detained.
told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's correct?
No,
Correct.
no, exactly.
Correct.
Right.
You extended your arm
Wow.
out
They
the
even admit it.
No, I have my middle finger out the window.
Okay, let me get your ID.
You had your middle finger out the window.
It appears the officers are trying
Oh, I am subscribed. Oh, I wasn't necessarily talking to you. I was just, yeah. Dude, there are so many fucking subscribers in my chat right now from all the gifts today.
to arrest him on any charges they can, and when that doesn't work, they resort to dirty tricks.
The next thing to do, we're going to take you in, we're going to tow the car, and we'll call social services for the kid.
Oh, so now you're threatening. Now you're threatening my
No,
child.
it's not a
he's telling
threat,
what's
it's
gonna
a
happen.
promise.
You're threatening.
Wow, just openly doing it, huh? Just openly being like, hey, we're going to illegally do something, and you can't do anything about it.
My child now.
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
You heard the officer right. He's just threatened to get social services involved and have Jonathan's child taken away from him. But what makes this case even more shocking is the fact that these two cops planned to lock him up, whatever it took, and it was all recorded on their own dash cam.
I'm saying, you put your arm out the road, your hand out the road, and you're like, with a middle finger, you could, that's like a, isn't that? I'm pretty sure. You sure about that? Middle finger. Okay.
They don't even know their own laws, man.
Like, oh, game on.
I mean, he pulled him over for what? Like giving him the middle finger?
Yeah, for giving the middle finger. So,
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That'll get dropped.
yeah, it's going to get thrown. I told him that's going to get thrown out. But it's just going, it's going to cause the problem.
Even after they're told by their supervisor that the charges will be thrown out, they still have a grand plan to put Jonathan in handcuffs.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that'll fly. Unfortunately, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, you can't arrest someone for flipping you off. Wow.
We can't pull people over. We can't write them tickets for telling us to fuck off or
Right.
giving us the middle finger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Ooh,
that's
savage burn.
Leroy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub.
right to do so.
Yeah.
But all right, I'll do some more work up on this guy and
Oh, you got me a salad? I didn't know you got me one. Thank you. Where's this from? What? Oh, it's Chick-fil-A. Hell yeah, bro. What? Oh, really?
I'll pass it on.
And then number two, yeah, we have no real basis. Yeah. So he's going to do something stupid one day where we are going to be able to lock him up for disorderly conduct and I just wish we had the witness and even had it on video.
In the
Wow.
end, Jonathan filed a lawsuit against the officers, saying they violated his constitutional rights by preventing him from warning motorists about a speed trap. In September 2023, he won the case and was awarded a $50,000
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck
settlement
yeah.
sum. Nobody likes
He
bad
deserves
cops.
that shit.
So it's even more satisfying when a good cop takes one down, which is exactly what happened next. On
Good.
January 14th, 2021, a resident of Harnett County, North Carolina reported her dirt bike as stolen. What followed was a series of events that led to an innocent 14-year-old being treated like a dirty criminal.
A 14-year-old?
Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
16 days after the dirt bike was reported missing, it appeared on Facebook Marketplace. And when the owner saw this, they set up a meeting with the seller in order to catch them out. When they arrived, they were met by...
You know what that reminds me of? Have I ever told you guys the story about my friend who sold my skateboard? That's literally what happened. My friend, he fucking... So I left my skateboard in his trunk, and it was probably like probably like a $150 skateboard or some shit like that at the time. You know, not too expensive, but still a decent skateboard. And at the time for me, that was all I had. That was like my only skateboard. I custom made it, and it took a lot of fucking time to make, and I was so happy about it. So I look in my friend's trunk to get my skateboard back, and it's gone. My friend's like, "Oh yeah, I don't think you put it in there." I'm like, "Are you sure about that?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't think you ever put it in there." So I would say about a month passes. And I am at the skate park with a different skateboard, like just a cheap one that I bought. And someone that I knew was riding my skateboard, my custom-made skateboard. And I was just like, hey, bro, where'd you get that skateboard, huh? He's like, oh, he sold it to me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, yeah. My friend. Guys, dude, I have so many fucking stories of my quote-unquote friends doing some terrible fucking shit. But he was nice enough to give it back to me. I think I gave him some money for it because, you know, I felt bad that he ended up paying for something and it wasn't even, you know, something that was something that, you know, it was stolen, so he didn't know. I think I paid him for it. And yeah, I brought it to his attention and he just played dumb. He literally was just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Someone must have stole it out of my trunk. I was like, dude, he literally told me that you sold it to him. Dude, like, what a fucking idiot.
14-year-old Malcolm, who did indeed have their dirt bike. They agreed to a deal and told Malcolm that they were headed out to an ATM machine to get the cash out, when in fact, they were calling 911. The problem here was Malcolm was completely innocent and had bought the dirt bike off the true criminal in good faith without realizing it was stolen. He had made a hobby of fixing up bikes and selling them on, an impressive hustle for one so young. So you can imagine his surprise when instead of finding himself in profit, he found himself in handcuffs.
Okay, what's your name? Malcolm.
You know what's interesting? Have you noticed the first person we had was black. Second person we had was foreign. Third person we had looked like they were kind of homeless. He had like a really long beard. He kind of looked like he was homeless. Last person, black. Interesting.
What's your last name? Malcolm Ziegler? Yeah. Okay, you got your identity?
Because this is what makes the media. All right, you can keep coping harder on that one if you want.
Okay.
But that wasn't us riding. We haven't read it all this week.
Are you over there watching Fox News right now?
Okay. I haven't read it all today. He literally just came by here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy running down the street?
That's his friend. They say somewhere up there.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
Just straight up. Just instantly.
You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
What?
Diggs, you want to go and verify that for me?
Yeah. What?
Do me a favor, man. Just come to my car right over here, okay?
What the? Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
Yeah. We'll get all that taken care of, man. But what I need to do is just hang tight for me right here, okay?
The officer places him under arrest without verifying any of the facts. He had no way of knowing if Malcolm was in fact in possession of stolen goods and spent no time attempting to hear his side of the story.
Well, I'm going to work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
Stole before. I don't.
Okay. And sir,
I'm trying to find the bill of sale.
Sir, and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. Okay. But
But the previous guy wasn't homeless. I never said he was homeless. I said he looked homeless, and he was protesting, and he didn't like cops. But where is he at? It was like a good shot of this guy. Yeah, right here.
Put your hand.
Like, look, he's got like a long ass beard. He looks like he's kind of bald. Like, he looks like what you would think a homeless person would look like. And he's protesting. So it's like that combination right there.
Can I get the bill of sale and show you that?
The officer places him under arrest without verifying any of the facts. He had no way of knowing if Malcolm was in fact in possession of stolen goods.
Yeah, I love how he detains him
no
before even figuring anything out.
The story.
Well, I'm going to work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
Stole before. I don't.
Okay. And sir,
I'm trying to find the bill of sale.
Sir, and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle.
Okay,
I'm not
then
saying
why
that
is
at
he
all, okay?
in cuffs?
But it still is a crime to be in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
The officer claims it is illegal to be in possession of a stolen vehicle, which may be true in most cases, but not here. If a suspect willingly buys or owns an item that they
Yeah, that's what I was... Not if they don't know that it's a stolen vehicle.
know is stolen, then that is a crime. But since Malcolm was ignorant to this fact, he was totally innocent, and this arrest could prove to be extremely unlawful.
I can tell you, I can show you if you can go on. You can go on my phone. I can show you exactly what I bought it from.
Okay.
We met at the Lillington Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
If you know what that is.
Okay.
Lillington Presbyterian Church.
Well, your dad's coming.
Dude, he's not even listening to him. He's not even listening to... Okay. Whatever. All right, well, your dad's coming here. I don't want to hear anything you're saying. Whatever.
Coming over here right now.
It was about 8:30.
Okay, whatever.
We met.
Cool.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey,
Dad, I need that bill of sale.
Reason all this is going down, that vehicle's been entered as stolen at International Crime Information Center. Do you have the bill of sale by any chance, sir?
I don't know where it is. It's either in my room or in the garage. You gotta tell me where it is.
As Malcolm's father tries to find proof his son bought the bike legally, two other responding officers begin to voice their concerns over what is happening in front of their very eyes.
Is he detained or 1095?
From what I heard, 1095, and that was before I even verified the VIN.
Okay.
But
They didn't even verify that it was the right vehicle before they put him in cuffs? What the fuck?
First thing I asked.
that's what now I'm not 100% certain, but I believe I heard essentially 1095 before I was even able to verify the VIN.
What the hell?
Eventually, one of them decides to intervene.
Hey, is he detained or is he?
He's detained right now because he's
14. He's 14.
Yes.
Okay.
So I already explained to him. He's
Yeah,
detained right
and
now.
he's
I told him
14.
that.
I completely forgot that this kid's only 14 and he's detained right now.
So why is he detained?
Because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
Okay. So
I mean, Diggs verified the VIN number, right?
Yeah, after.
is that before all that you verified before you?
I detained him and then
Okay,
we
that's why I
verified
asked if he was 1095 or detained.
He's detained.
Okay. So obviously he's a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no sense having him sit in the car with handcuffs on.
Okay.
You ain't. If he was 18, and you might be taken to jail for possession of stolen property, different. But you ain't gonna take him to jail, right? It's gonna be a petition.
The officer clearly knows what he's talking about when he explains the difference between detaining an adult and a child.
Hell
And
yeah,
after
dude.
urging his fellow officer to reconsider his position, the arresting cop finally comes to his senses. After finally being released, Malcolm found the
He probably just thought, oh, black kid. Yeah, he definitely stole it.
receipt for the dirt bike, and no further action was taken. But his family later released a press conference where they asked for police reform in the wake of another juvenile suffering mistreatment at the hands of law enforcement. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to see more.
Finally, a cop with a brain. Dude, they're good ones. There's a lot of good ones. And I just hope that eventually in the future, the good ones will outweigh the bad. And the good ones will, take accountability or make the bad ones take accountability for their actions, you know?
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.